remember helping your mother or grandmother cook in the kitchen? What tools did they use? Were there some tools that they used that just disappeared, leaving you to wonder why we don't use them anymore? Or that leave you questioning the quality of your own kitchen tools, saying they sure don't make them like they used to? From everyday utensils to special cooking helpers, we'll explore what people used to make meals so delicious. Let's start with the kitchen tools that were used for the most important meal of the day, breakfast. Egg grater scale. The egg grater was like a special tool for families who wanted to make sure that they had the right size eggs for their recipes. You'd place eggs on it and it would show you if they were small, medium, large, or extra large based on their weight. This helped families pick the perfect eggs for baking or cooking, making sure that everything turned out just perfect in the kitchen. Today, when you go to the supermarket, you can buy eggs according to their size. Hand crank egg beater. Once you have your eggs picked out, it's time to roll up your sleeves and prep your ingredients. Before the advent of electric mixers doing all the hard work, there was the hand crank egg beater. Users would manually turn the handle, causing the beaters to spin rapidly, and mix the ingredients in a bowl or container. If you ever wondered how Grandma achieved those smooth and fluffy eggs in the morning, now you know she worked real hard for them.
This is my nice old school Echo egg beater. This thing will whip so fast that you won't believe it.
Sunbeam coffee maker. The Sunbeam coffee maker in all its shiny chrome just screams mid-century atomic age glory. Just looking at it in the morning made you feel excited to start the day. Brewing coffee was a breeze with its straightforward design. The appliance typically featured a glass carafe, a heating element, and a filter basket for holding ground coffee. Users would fill the reservoir with water, add coffee grounds to the filter, and then flip the switch to start the brewing process. The Sunbeam coffee maker offered a convenient and efficient way to enjoy freshly brewed coffee at home, making it a beloved kitchen essential for generations. You can still have a bit of nostalgia with your morning coffee.
So this is a 1940 Sunbeam Coffee Master. How is it?
That's good.
Mary Proctor Starflight Toaster. How about more shiny chrome and atomic age glory? Moms back in the day wanted to have appliances that kept in style with the kitchen. The Mary Proctor Starflight Toaster was once a must-have appliance that combined form and function. With its shiny chrome finish and sleek design, it looked super cool on any kitchen counter. But it wasn't just about looks. It could toast bread perfectly every time thanks to its simple and clever features. It made you feel you got warm toast from outer space. And because it was small, it was great for kitchens with limited space. Next, we'll look at some tools that help with food preparation.
Let's try this Proctor 1481A toaster. This was the medium light setting, so I'd say that looks pretty accurate.
Simple electric food processor. The Simple Electric Food Processor was one of the first electric appliances introduced in the kitchen, and moms all across America rejoiced. It could chop, slice, and blend ingredients in seconds rather than minutes with less manual labor. Brands like Robocoo were credited as the first commercial food processors in 1960. Cuisinart was the brand in the US in the 70s. You know French moms love cooking when other French brands like Moulinex and Magimix were also big brands. This appliance was a real game changer and a real kitchen hero. You just had to press a few buttons and you were off to the next task. With different blades, it could do all sorts of jobs like chopping veggies or shredding cheese. While it may not have had all the fancy features of modern food processors, its simplicity made it a reliable tool for everyday cooking needs.
All over America, all kinds of people are discovering the joy of cooking. From simple suppers to fancy feasts. It gives you time to make great-looking, great-tasting meals.
Oster Kitchen Center. The Oster Kitchen Center, as you can see with all its mixing tools and accessories, was like having a personal sous chef right in your kitchen. It could blend, chop, and mix all in one handy appliance. And because it was compact and easy to use, it was a hit with home cooks who wanted to make cooking a breeze. Your family probably had one hidden somewhere. It's still a sweet reminder of what Grandma used to make your meals.
But the Oyster Kitchen Center is missing one important thing. The French name.
Hamilton Beach Electric Knife. Back in the mid-20th century, the Hamilton Beach electric knife was a game-changer in the kitchen. With its electric-powered blades, it made quick work of cutting through tough meats and delicate loaves of bread. The knife's ergonomic design and easy-to-use features made it a popular choice for home cooks looking to streamline their meal prep. Today, the foods we buy come pre-cut or come packaged in smaller sizes that can be sliced with the kitchen knife. While you might not see electric knives around today, they're a reminder of how cooking in the kitchen and gadgets have evolved.
Here is everything you could ask for, and more than you will ever get from an ordinary knife. Safety, durability, and greater than ever convenience.
Hoosier Kitchen Cabinet. The Hoosier Kitchen Cabinet was a must-have in the early 1900s. Can you imagine your great-grandmother using this and making cookies? You can feel the love she put into cooking. Everything about it says homemade. It was designed to be a convenient and efficient storage solution for the kitchen, featuring built-in compartments for flour, sugar, spices, and other essentials. With its pull-out work surface and clever storage features, the Hoosier cabinet revolutionized kitchen organization and workflow. It was great for small apartments and limited space in the kitchen. Today, modern kitchens are more minimalistic, with smooth surfaces and built-in cabinets and kitchen islands for prepping food. If you see one today, it's definitely an antique and a reminder of a bygone era in American home life.
You open this up, and here's where you're doing the majority of your cooking. You have a flour bin here with a sifter, so you can turn this and it'll sift your flour.
Recipe card box. Wow, check out this beautiful recipe card box. Doesn't it make you want to reach in and see what people ate generations ago? Inside, families kept their most cherished recipes, handwritten treasures passed down through generations or collected from friends and neighbors. Each card held memories of shared meals and the handwriting of loved ones. They were painted with bright, vibrant colors and often adorned with beautiful designs or patterns. Back then, these boxes were usually made of sturdy wood or metal. They were built tough to handle the kitchen hustle moving it from one place to another. Often passed down as heirlooms, they carried the legacy of family recipes and cooking customs. Many people still hold onto these boxes as reminders of simpler times and the warmth of homemade meals enjoyed with family and friends. The nostalgia of the recipe card box can still live on. Maybe you want to start your own recipe card box. It would look great in your kitchen.
And this is the way it looks, guys. This one has another drawer down here. I love it. This is a recipe box, and look at all the recipe, guys.
Finally, we'll look at tools to get cooking. Revere Ware Collection. Revere Ware's product range of skillets, saucepans, stockpots, and tea kettles were essential tools for the housewife back in the mid-century. They didn't compromise on the quality of their products. They were known for their sturdy build and practical design, featuring stainless steel construction with solid bakelite handles, copper-clad bases, and rounded interiors for easy cleaning. Over time, Revere Ware introduced new product lines to meet market demands and compete with rival brands such as Wherever and Club Aluminum. However, by the early 1960s, its profitability started to level off. To stay competitive, cost-saving measures were introduced, like switching from two-piece to one-piece bakelite handles and reducing the thickness of utensil walls and copper cladding. Despite these changes, Revere Ware remained a staple in many kitchens for its reliability and quality.
Okay, here we have a Revere Ware 4-piece 1801 cookware set with lids. And this set is pre-owned in excellent condition.
Wedgwood Stove. The Wedgwood stove was a popular choice for American kitchens in the mid-20th century, known for its reliability and stylish design. Their sleek look, shiny chrome parts, and colorful enamel finishes made them stand out. They came in different sizes and styles to fit any kitchen. People loved Wedgwood stoves for their cooking power. With multiple burners, ovens, and storage spots, they had everything you needed to whip up a meal. They also cooked evenly and let you control the temperature just right. As time went on, Wedgwood stoves got some updates to keep up with the times. Even though they're not made anymore, collectors still hunt for them. Some folks even fix them up to keep the retro vibe alive in their kitchens.
What I have here is a 50s Wedgwood stove. This opens up, that's your oven. Now this particular model has writing on the door, and it gives you times for breads and cakes and cookies.
Monarch Range. The Monarch Range was also a popular stove appliance from the late 1800s to the mid-1900s. It was a fixture in many American kitchens. Manufactured by the Monarch Manufacturing Company in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, these ranges were trusted for their consistent heat and reliability essential for cooking and baking. As time went on, Monarch ranges got some updates to keep up with the times, but their reputation for being durable and dependable never wavered, earning them the trust of families for generations. Unfortunately, as other companies started making similar appliances and people's tastes changed, Monarch ranges stopped being made in the mid-80s, but they're still treasured by collectors and fans, keeping their memory alive.
This is a 1955 Monarch. This is wood and electric and coal. It's a nice day. There's fire going in here.
Last, but certainly not least, are what helped us make desserts and treats. Cookie gun and pastry decorator. When you were a kid, did you ever wonder how your parents or grandparents made cookies and cakes with such fancy designs and details? Was it kitchen magic? Cookie guns and pastry decorators were kitchen essentials for creating beautifully decorated treats. With the cookie gun, you could easily make batches of cookies in fun shapes and designs, while the pastry decorator allowed for intricate icing and frosting details. Companies now make pre-made cookie dough and ready-made frosting. Baking became a lost art form, and so the tools used to make them also faded. Baking enthusiasts still love the cookie gun and pastry decorator. Nothing says homemade unless you make them from scratch.
You're just going to put this onto the cookie sheet down, all the way down. Just going to depress the handle one time. You'll hear the click, and that will signify that the dough has actually come out and you'll have one cookie on your pan.
Glass punch bowl. If your grandparents and their parents wanted to host a party back last century, they had to have that fruity drink, punch. It was a staple at parties served in glass punch bowls. They were affordable and easy to serve or self-serve at large gatherings. It added a touch of elegance to any event, whether it was a fancy dinner party or a casual get-together. Many companies made glassware. Companies like Anchor Hocking, Libby Glass, and the Indiana Glass Company were popular brands.
I'll be a campus hero.
The punch has been spiked. Your parents have been called and will be here to pick you up shortly.
Marge, someone squeezed all the life out of these kids.
The popcorn popper. Before the microwave, the popcorn popper was the go-to gadget for making movie nights extra special. You'd fill it with kernels, plug it in, and soon the whole room would fill with that delicious smell of freshly popped popcorn. Popular make and models were the Poppery by West Bend and Presto Pop Light Hot Air Corn Popper. This stir-crazy from West Bend made it fun to watch the popcorn pop. Plus, it looked like a space helmet, which was cool. Although technically not an electric appliance, we have to mention Jiffy Pop. It was a stovetop popcorn that expanded in an aluminum pan that was disposable. Who doesn't remember that? Today, popcorn from microwave popcorn bags is the norm, offering a quicker and tidier option, but less fun. Vintage popcorn poppers have faded into history. However, its nostalgia and simple charm still hold a special place in many hearts.
I have recently acquired this West Bend 1950s popcorn popper. Oh my goodness, it looks so good.
There you have it. Did any of them spark fond memories of cooking with family members or family gatherings? If you enjoyed this video, watch another one.